Before my first birth, I was terrified. I didn't know how I would be able to make it through this scary and painful process alive. That was basically all I hoped for myself. And I had no idea that I could actually have an empowering birth experience, that I could enjoy the process. And that's how I experienced my first and second births. I was really afraid of the pain and I wasn't happy with my birth experiences. And my third birth experience was a huge shift. And I had just completed a program as an alternative health and well being practitioner. And I was able to use what I had learned to help me relax and connect and be a part of the process. And I was really able to meet my goal for my third birth of experiencing the actual birth and feeling the feelings, not having epidural. So, not sort of, you know, just knocking myself out, which I didn't like in my first and second births. I didn't like feeling like I was half dead, not there, disabled, kind of from the waist down. That was kind of nasty for me, as part of my birth experience. And that all that shifted in my third birth after I was able to apply these mind body principles that I had learned and really be a part of the birth, experience the birth happening in my body, not run away from those feelings or narcotize them with the epidural, and yet not experience pain. And that was my third birth. It was pain free. I did feel some pressure as the baby was kind of working her way through the birth canal and, at the end, and it wasn't painful. And I was so shocked by that I remember lying in bed, and it was a home birth after my third birth, and thinking to myself, this can help other women. And I just threw myself into researching and supporting other women and looking at the techniques that worked and different medical hypnosis and guided visualization and NLP, and to see what could really support women to go through this process and to have that sense of empowerment, turn the pain into an empowering experience, be able to be present, be able to be experiencing it, and not have to suffer. And that is something that I have been so blessed to support hundreds of women here in Israel and around the world in doing. And I want to introduce you to one of my top students, Diana Dill. And Diana actually took my course a few years ago, and she had been through a C-section and she wanted to have a natural birth. And in one session, we were able to overcome this fear that Diana had, of giving birth. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to make this process of maternity, birth, and motherhood the empowering and exciting experience that it's meant to be, that you deserve. I'm going to invite you to join us. We have a special WhatsApp group that we've opened, and you can just search for that link below in the description of this video and click on that. Join us in our WhatsApp group, and we're going to be supporting you, giving you the information, the tools, and the roadmap so that you can navigate the process of being pregnant, giving birth, and being a mom in a way that empowers you, in a way that excites you, in a way that connects you to your baby and your birth, and supports you in building the family that you want to build and the loving connection and having that loving experience. So please join us. You can just click on the link below, search in the description below this video, and we are waiting for you in that WhatsApp group. We are so excited to be able to support you. Click on the link below. We're waiting. Let's get through this together. Let's make it something that you'll remember. Let's make it a breakthrough. Let's make it an exciting experience for you. So all you got to do is join the group, and we're going to give you're going to benefit from our experience. And I'm going to save you all that frustration and those unhappy experiences that I had. And you're going to just be able to cut to the chase and have that wonderful experience that you would like to have. So we have Diana here with us, and she's a star student of mine, and she is such a wonderful facilitator and has worked with so many mothers and so many families. And Diana, what would you like to share with us about your experience going through this program for enlightened motherhood?
Hi, everyone. Well, I remember myself, my first pregnancy. I actually did C-section and I was happy to do that because I said, now I don't need to deal with anything. It's fine. And I was so scared from the birth that I thought that is a safe place for me to just do C-section. And the second birth, I said a month ago, like giving birth. So I just said, you know what? Let's just go through C-section, even though I know I don't have to, but it's just more comfortable. And why I need to deal with all this pain? And anyway, I'm so scared. But my sister pushed me and she says, no, you have to try. It's gonna help you. And I was very like, think like it's never not gonna work, because how kind of like mental work will help me when I'm in pressure and I'm scared, and it's not gonna work. But and she convinced me and says, you know what, let me try. After I tried, I remember that I was so scared. From the point that I was scared, it's just bring me to say to myself, I will better to do just C-section. But I remember after one session that I did with Yafa, all the fear, she asked me how much you scared, 1 to 10. I says 100. So basically, after one session, the fear came so low. So I was able to, I was I was shocked, and I says like, how is that possible? And that after one session, it's changed my life, and I was able to manage my pain and not go against the pain and actually work with the pain and enjoy the pain. That's something that I never thought, because I thought it's painful. That's it. It's so I'm not gonna be able to handle this. And I realized, and I opened my whole world changed since I discovered that there are actually skills that can help us to go through this. So, and for now, I'm also my fourth pregnancy, my first child. Um, it's gonna be a natural birth, because that's like what I want to have. I want to experience the beauty of it and the power of it. And instead of to be scared of the pain, it's actually to work with the pain, to go through the pain, and there is a way to do that. And if I was able to do it just practicing a month ago, my last pregnancy, I think everyone can do it. Every woman deserves to enjoy her delivery, because I see today how much it's influenced my third child, uh how much calm she is and how much happy she is. It's really affect her. Like, that's what I see. And this time that I'm also my delivery that needs to come Be'ezat Hashem, like in 2 weeks, in 2 months. So I decided I want to do it the same thing. I want to continue do it natural birth and with no fear at all. And I said, Yafa, is that normal that I'm not scared at all? So she said, now you are in a good place, in a good way of um استبحتي.
So if you're feeling like I felt or like Diana felt, where you're when you get a little concerned, a little uncomfortable when you think about the birth, go ahead and join us, because we can definitely shift that, and you can definitely have a positive feeling and confidence, just like Diana mentioned, about an excitement about giving birth, and really turn it into a joyful experience, a loving and joyful experience that you are going to really relish and remember and look back on so happily. And as Diana mentioned, you're going to see the effects on your baby as well. So, the first couple months after birth is really a window of opportunity for mom and baby bonding. And there's research on that. There's research on how important those months are to the baby and how they can really support the baby in having healthy relationships later on in life and not having addictions and different disorders. So you really want to be in the best state possible. And that happens when you have a really good birth experience and your hormones are just working well and you know how to work with your body. And that's what we're going to learn how to do. So please join us. Look for the link below in the description, like under this video, and that get the description to open and join us right now on the WhatsApp group because there's going to be so much exciting information and tools that are going to support you. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you in our group. Click on the link below. Join our special WhatsApp group for enlightened mothers. Bye for now. See you in the group.